Ladies and gentlemen, I'm live on a personal place. I call it the Anker Shrine. 2016, January 29th is the magical date where Anker is going to release his third album, Atomic Sound. The artwork looks incredible. It's ready to go and get manufactured.
Yep. Actually tonight, later on, or after this interview, or even sometime this weekend, it'll be uploaded and ready.
So where did the song? First of all, how did you come up with that name? Atomic Sound. It just sounds like something is ready to bang.
Yeah.
You know?
Atomic Sound is not one of the titles of the songs, but it is a lyric in one of the songs called "Clear the Road."
Okay.
And that song has the heaviest, most industrial sound towards the end. That's one of the things we did with these songs, is that what happens in the beginning is not what's happening in the middle, and it's not the same thing that's happening at the end. And the song itself, Clear the Road, is about the passive-aggressive nature of some people and how minority does tend to rule, unfortunately. We see that in some of the whininess of people.
Okay.
Whether it's in school systems or at where they work, or even just in politics, where sometimes if something offends one person, the entire universe will adjust accordingly to try to fix it for that one individual.
We lost it all, it fell apart, the ship is going down. Your ears are sped, that last atomic sound. Your ears are sped, that atomic sound. It's in my way.
Now, since I've known Anker since 2011. We met at the Grover's Coffee House when the open mic night. Now, since then, you have released, this is your third record.
Third one, yeah.
Okay. These are all original music, right? I don't think there's no covers that you've done.
Never did a cover. I don't ever anticipate ever recording covers unless it's some like little special project on the side.
Now you changed producer / engineer on this one. This one is with a new talent.
Yeah, the first two I did in a professional recording studio that was professionally set up, and it was the definition of professional. And it was very, very good, but it also was very costly. This one I went with one of our friends, one of the fellow musicians in this Mercer County area.
Okay.
A gentleman by the name of Brandon Broderick, who has his own website, his own repertoire of songs, and who performs and records just as much as I do.
And he did some guitar licks for you in the last album.
Yeah, that's how he and I eventually got connected with this album, is that he saw some of the struggles I was having. Okay. And he was telling me, look, I have what you need, and I know what you're going for. When you're ready to do your next project, contact me. And I did.
Is there anything that you want to let your audience know about Atomic Sound? Is there anything that you want to conclude with?
Yeah, well, you hinted to it, because the first two albums were acoustic based. Yeah. And it was sort of the songs were me as an acoustic singer-songwriter, a solo performer, having a studio in front of me and all of the toys and bells and whistles that it could afford. Right. And I took those acoustic songs and I brought them up just a little bit, just above being solo acoustic, to be a little produced. With Atomic Sound, Brandon Broderick and myself had the time, the energy, and the skills to program, play, repeat, layer everything. So there are composed guitar solos with beautiful melodies, layers upon layers of background vocals, introductions to songs, so it just doesn't start off with one or two chords and bam, here I go singing, and then I end 2.5 minutes later. The songs are also on the longer side. I think one of the shortest songs is like in the 4 or 5 minute range, but a lot of them hover in that 5 or 6 minute range, which sometimes goes against the rules. A lot of times it's that cliche of don't bore us, get to the chorus. Right. No, if I got something to say, I'm going to take 2 or 3 verses to get to the chorus.
That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, now we proudly present Anker performing one of his new songs from his latest CD that will be coming out shortly, Atomic Sound. This is a song called Nowhere is Forever. Hit it, Ank.
Sitting on the ground waiting for a change. You see a lot of efforts going right down the drain. You're praying for a chance to make it out alive. Your clothes and boots are the only thing sharing the ride. We're riding through this world that doesn't tell you where to go. The little that you offer is the little you already know. Nowhere is forever, and I think it's where we're gonna go. It takes so long when there's nothing but these dead end roads. And it's a long, long ride. And it's a long, long ride. Another state of town doesn't offer anymore. It's hard to find something better than you had before. I stolen from God and I pray to every man. You don't need magic when you're doing everything that you can. Well, calm down, honey, I'll get us on our feet and then we'll be cleaning up a mess that I hope I'll never see again. Nowhere is forever, and I think that's where we're gonna go. It takes so long when there's nothing but these dead end roads. And it's a long, long ride. And it's a long, long ride. If I know you'll be safe, I might cover more ground. Give me 6 months and I'll get you out of murder town. We'll send the kids to your ma so you get a little break. The years are showing that there's more than everything at stake. If the gods look down, I'm sure we'll get some sympathy. It's the only thing that works when there's no such thing as destiny. Nowhere is forever, and I think that's where we're gonna go. It takes so long when there's nothing but these dead end roads. And it's a long, long ride. And it's a long, long